Took me 15 years to realize there is a different big bird in every country. I was showing a friend Sesame Street, and he asked me why Big Bird wasn't green. It's because it's an American version. Check this out. This is Pino. He is from the Netherlands. He speaks Dutch.
What the hell?
This is Abelardo Montoya. He is from Mexico. He speaks Spanish. This is Takada. He is from France. He speaks French. This is really interesting. This is Caponata. She is from Spain. She also speaks Spanish. Garibaldi. This one scares me. Anyways, look at all the other ones. This is Koopas. This is Minute Q. They made them all cousins to teach kids diversity.
Bro, it's like the multi-universe theory, man. Straight up. Like, that's super weird.
And my ass decides to throw eyes wide shut party. And now because everybody's like, oh, the Illuminati signs, the Illuminati symbols all over the cake, and you got this and you got that. How about idiot? How about dumbass? I did a party that's based on the Illuminati because it's funny. And I'm famous, and I can utilize that as a meme to make you all scared on Halloween night or pre-Halloween.
There's this video that I see on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean...
Holding his grandchild, he was dancing around. The person on the opposite side of the campfire was taking a video. A lot of people are saying that it's the glare from the campfire, but the thing is, the child points out something dancing next to him in the video. So, and it follows him. The caption is, "This is so scary. I know y'all see that thing following him."
Let me see.
Just wait. You see that? Oh, go look and just keep watching. Bam. It's like dancing.
Yo, it has horns.
Yeah, look. And then,
oh my god.
Look, and the baby will point it out.
Yo, what the?
Now it's here. Look, the baby's looking at it. Look, he said, "Grandma, stop." And points at it.
Oh my god.
Look.
They say like kids when they're really young, they got like a next like sense, like a sixth sense that they can see things that like adults can't see. So it might have something to do with that, but I really hope that was a fake video, bro. Like, that's like, yo.
They opened one of the doors and it had a Gucci suit. A Gucci bodysuit. And I said, oh no. Please don't tell me that is what I think it is. They said, yeah. It's exactly what you think it is, pal. And I said, no, please. Please, no, not the Gucci suit. They said it's the Gucci suit.
Hey, man, they kind of look alike.
It's the only way that you can repay for what you've done. And I said, not the Gucci suit, please. And they said, it's the Gucci suit. They said, we ran some facial recognition programs on you, and you're gonna need to be this man.
They look alike, bro.
Contradict whatever you speak about, so you can create a balance in this scene of hip-hop.
That's crazy, man.
Because you're the only one who can really pull it off. And I said, oh man. So yeah, they came out with this whole thing. Gucci Mane is actually, he's locked up somewhere and he's still fat.
Bro, like, they actually look a lot alike. That's the weird part about that one. And, like, his face was definitely different before, like, the old pictures of Gucci. But, yo, let me know what you guys think about that one, bro. Like,
making sense. Why would they do that? And he didn't have an answer, but it's funny, because little kids know, man, it makes no sense. I'm sorry, but if all these countries hate each other and they're all at war with each other, they're not going to put their differences aside every 4 years to play games. That's ridiculous. So, I mean, that's just one more proof of nonsense. Not to mention, you know, the Antarctic Treaty was signed by all the countries in the whole world so that no one can do anything in Antarctica. So they were all able to get together and sign this treaty. Don't you think they would all be able to get together and lie to you? because I do. I'm at the point now, I don't believe in countries anymore. I believe we have owners, because it can pretty much be proven. I mean, BlackRock and Vanguard basically own the whole world. So we have owners, and I don't think we have countries. We have dividers. We have jails that we're all in, that we're not allowed to leave without passports and licenses and certificates and all sorts of stuff. It's a scam. But this is for your entertainment. And I love you all.
That's interesting. Like, there's a few points that guy made where I'm like, for sure on his side. So I don't know, man. It's a weird world, bro.
Even when the robber had his firearm pointed directly at him, he remained unfazed and kept eating. He then casually hands over his phone with one hand while munching on a chicken wing with the other, barely acknowledging the robber's presence. He paid very little attention to the robber and stayed focused on his meal while the robber moved on to everyone else at the table. Meanwhile, the guy at the table behind them is watching the situation but also remains unfazed, continuing to eat without much reaction either.
Those people are used to that kind of stuff happening, bro. That's how you know they're used to that, man.
Yuri is challenging him to drop all of that for the main event.
Shamans and these guys. Yes, everybody knows that, and he's doing these rituals before the fight. Everybody can feel that. What's around him and what's going on. And I think Alex can fight without that.
Bom, acho que todo mundo tem o espírito, né? Acho que ninguém vive só com o corpo.
And now this is my challenge to him. If we can fight in a clear way in this case, yeah.
Se ele não acredita ou se ele não comprou, né, o espírito dele, não tem como.
Let the higher power be there in the cage to see who's the best in the world, in the performance, in the pure performance.
Interesting that you wanted to make sure that he wasn't using any shamanic magic.
Do the commission test for witchcraft and sorcery?
He goes into a shed for 3 days. No water, no food, no nothing. Fight was available. And he said something to the effect of, if this is what the universe wants, you know, so he is that dude.
Man needs sorcery to win his fights, bro. Yo, like, bro, what the...
In ancient Egypt, they had pyramids, they had sphinxes, they had megalithic temples. A lot of the stuff you see in Egypt now is built on top of much more ancient stuff. The real hidden city of Egypt is beneath the sands. So we went all the way out to Abydos, and behind the temple of Seti at Abydos, we went all the way down into a temple, and what's down there, they have the flower of life atomically etched into the stone columns. Not chiseled in, not painted on, not with a hieroglyph, but somehow atomically etched into the actual stone column itself. And there's not just one, there's probably about 6 in total that exist on that stone column. It's really incredible. The Giza Plateau, what you see on top is only a tiny fraction of what exists at Giza. Beneath the ground, with ground penetrating radar from satellite footage, there's over 200 buried pyramids. There's an entire mega city buried right at Giza. They buried this place on purpose. These advanced beings decided they wanted to get the hell out of here. But they were ordered to break or hide or cover up as much of the technology as they could to keep humans from accessing it. You can calculate so many things the size of those stones. The distance from the Earth to the moon, the distance from the Earth to the sun. You can calculate the circumference of the sun, the circumference of the Earth, the circumference of the moon. You can even take the Great Pyramid and scale it up 43,200 times. It'll fit directly inside the Earth and touch all corners. We're talking about an astronomical machine, not a tomb.
Man, there's probably so much hidden messages and hidden artifacts that you can find in Egypt that will explain this whole thing, bro. Like, it's interesting stuff, though, man.
I'm sorry, what? Jimmy John's on Main? Yes, this is Jimmy John's on Main. Okay. Did you want to place an order? Yeah. What's the name? Wait, are you trying to place an order? Sir, do you hear me? Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is Jimmy John's on Main. Are you trying to place an order for pickup or delivery?
It's pretty jokes.
Are you asking me? Yeah, I'm asking you. Jimmy Jones on me. Hello? Hi, this is Jimmy Jones on Main Street.
Cause it really ain't shit.
Bro, that's probably one of the best pranks I've like seen in my life, bro. Like that's hilarious. At least the kind of pranks to do with phones. So
Sometimes
kind of reminded me of Bart Simpson a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like
get to arguing and fuck the whole bag up. Like these young brothers right here just did. Uh-huh. Other than that, you could always go back to the drawing board, stick back together, and try to get this shit one more motherfucking time, man. You got one more motherfucking go around, bitch.
Answer
you
strong.
and your motherfucking team. Y'all niggas better get y'all shit together.
Bro, answer so strong. As disgusting as it is to just see this like dead grasshopper or whatever that is, bro. Like, bro, like look how small the ants are, bro, and they're able to like lift it over the curve like that. Like, yo, that's crazy, man. Like, imagine ants were like bigger. They're as big as like humans, bro. Thank God that they're not, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Fry them bitches up too.
Well, damn. It could end up being the end of TikTok in the U.S. As of today, President Biden has officially signed the TikTok ban into law. So the bill was passed in the House, it was passed in the Senate, landed on President Biden's desk, and he officially signed it today. So what does that mean? Obviously, you're watching this video on TikTok right now, so they haven't banned it yet, but apparently the parent company ByteDance, based in China, has 270 days to sell the company to an American CEO or an American company, and if they don't sell it within those 270 days, then TikTok will basically be banned from all US app stores, and they're going to restrict downloads and any kind of content interaction on this app. So we have until January of next year, 2025, to figure this out. Otherwise, this could officially be the end of TikTok as we know it, at least for us Americans. I don't know, I'm kind of torn about this, because on one hand, as a musician, as someone that promotes my music on this app, I think it's amazing, and it's changed the lives of a lot of content creators. But on the other hand, am I really tripping if another social media platform goes under? Not really.
Thing about that, I definitely can see like a group, if not like a single person, but a group of TikTokers joining together and purchasing the app before it gets banned, because I think a lot of TikTokers depend on the app for like their well-being, just to like live, and you know what I mean. So I don't know, I can't see this app getting banned, bro. Like I can see somebody buying before it gets banned, but we'll see.
All over their bodies and no shirts hanging around in the streets. Okay. See? Okay. ¿Cómo? Sí.
Le doy un consejo. ¿Sabe qué? Aquí, coge la buceta aquí. La buceta mismo sube una buceta.
Sí. This guy's crazy, man. Walking around with a camera too, like.
Pero es posibilidad, porque así somos.
I love the music that you hear playing around in these areas. They always play good music in these parts of town. So he wanted for me to go in the bus to go to Santa, but obviously that's not what we want to do. Hola. ¿Qué tal?
Everybody's just warning this guy as he's walking.
In these areas, there's never anything to eat, because all the restaurants are always outside these areas, because nobody comes here to eat. Hola. Abajo. Okay. Gracias.
That's crazy. Everyone's just like warning him as he walks.
I need to put the camera away. I think there's some dudes hanging out in the corner here. Let's see.